because I can yell. And I'm angry. That's why.
I hear you. I do hear you.
So why can't I get in the building?
Because you can't get in right now. No one's in.
Why? Where's the mayor at? Y'all, this town's a scam, yo. It's all about money. It's a money grab. Y'all give a about the motherfuckers that was born and raised here. Y'all raised the rich so high. Can't afford to live here, but y'all gonna bring some other motherfuckers here? That doesn't add up. It doesn't make no sense. None. I'm homeless. I work a full-time job, 40 hours, and can't pay to live here. How the are y'all gonna bring somebody else here? Don't make no sense. None.
What up, y'all? It's Papa Z, man. I'm back with another video. This time we in Boston, Massachusetts, sanctuary city. As you can see, man, you got some of the people outraged about what's going on, shutting down their community centers and shutting down stores, specifically a Walgreens that's out there, and turning them into migrant shelters. You know, they've been bamboozled and hoodwinked, for sure.
The migrants that were sleeping at Logan Airport are beginning to arrive at a Roxbury rec center, which will now serve as a temporary shelter.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. Like they saying they got busloads of immigrants coming out there.
Yeah, that's right. So actually moments ago, a bus full of migrants did arrive here at the center. A few of them got off, but then someone who works here at the complex did tell them to get back in. And it seems that they drove around the building. So the state expects that 75 individuals will be arriving today. Some of them are children, around 20 of them. And of course, just being here today, we saw some protesters not being happy about this plan.
They say they work for the people. Nobody in Roxbury asked for this.
They can't get no resource services. They out there broke, starving too. You know what I'm saying? And then you move these people in, and then you're sheltering them with everything that they can possibly need.
Today, Governor Maura Healey and Boston's Mayor Michelle Wu toured the center that has the ability to accommodate 400 individuals, or about 100 families. Cots, baby strollers, and toys were in place, ready to welcome the migrants. Many of them were just sleeping on the floors of Logan International Airport.
We come to this site, first of all, it is temporary. We will be out before June. It is important to have this site available to the community.
Governor Healey says she understands the concerns, but with the lack of housing during this crisis, this center was the only solution.
Now, our kids are going to leave out while their kids are getting all these resources off our tax dollars.
You know, you've been lying and shutting down these all the resources for the everyday American citizen out there. Been doing it for years, but then all of a sudden, here come this migrant crisis, and you guys accepting newcomers and offering all this help, and the citizens can't get no help.
And I saw your outrage. Why are you outraged?
Because this place was, like you said, it's free. It was a place for our children. Our children, I have 4 children, and it's sad, you know, I have 4 boys, you know, and we really don't have nothing in the community that's free for us. Don't get me wrong, it's great that they want to help the immigrants, but what about the Americans that are already here? What about the people that are already here that don't have homes, that don't have jobs, that are sleeping on the street already? These people came from the airport here, probably on boats, probably on buses, and probably all for free. Now they're getting stipends, they're getting what else? I need money for me and my kids, and I was born here. Like, you know, I know life is a struggle in itself, but this is not the answer to help them. Now it's going to destroy our community more and mess our children up more. Like, this is sad. I know a lot of people don't even know about this. I came here last night with my aunt, saw a lot of stadies, a lot of police, and this paper wasn't there yet. They just did this probably 2, 3 in the morning when they brung them here. When everybody sleep, that's when they brung them here probably. On buses, I saw New York plates. I saw Washington, D.C. plates. So they have that much money to come from Washington, D.C. to do this, to do that. Why are they not helping the people here first?
I guess that's what people get when they vote for a Democratic Party who don't really care about people of color. I just say people of color in general. The less fortunate, you know, second-class citizens, you know, people out here struggling. But they want people to sit back with open arms, and just allow this to happen. I don't think so. I mean, at some point, people are going to start realizing and waking up to what's really going on, and they starting to realize and wake up. We all know right from wrong. It seems like the government, the administration that's in right now, don't think that we know right from wrong. We just supposed to keep accepting this, accepting it, regardless if we voted Democrat. People do make mistakes. You know, been voting Democrat. People been voting Democrat for generations because the family above them did it. So they figured that, you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? Programming. But now the program is changing. And people are starting to wake up. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican or independent. It don't matter. What matters is what makes sense. And what's going on in Boston, the citizens are realizing it doesn't make any sense. It really don't. And my heart goes out to the sanctuary cities because they didn't know, well, the citizens didn't know that how much aid people need in a sanctuary city. They probably thought they had just a little budget put up for it, but now they ran out that budget. Now they taking the budget of the resources that they was using for the citizens.
Why would they declare Boston as a sanctuary city?
I mean, I think a lot of cities across this country are, once they declare themselves a sanctuary city, I'm not sure if they knew the amount of support we were going to need to give.
Was that, I know you're a Democrat, but do you think declaring cities as sanctuaries was a mistake in retrospect?
Looking back, if our communities end up losing the services they need to live full lives, I think we may be questioning that. We do have to find a balance to make sure that these migrant families have a safe place to go. But at the same time, my concern, I'm an elected official here. I represent the whole city, and I'm the chair of public health in the last 2 years in homelessness. And I've centered my advocacy and policy on making sure that every resident has the resources they need. And I'm hearing that seniors and kids, like Effie was just telling us, that her own family, right, might be disrupted. So I'm making sure that the city is stepping up and connecting with all the departments so that these displaced, residents who use this every day.
Kids can't even go to school. Kids can't play. You know what I'm saying? Older folks can't go and sit around with the older folks at the old folks, spot to kick it and play cards and all that. Now they got to look around. All they see is busloads of migrants coming in. Seem like they're trying to replace them or replace us. They giving them driver licenses, and I heard in New York they got 4,000 state jobs to give to migrants who can't even speak the language. I said state jobs. The average person in New York can't even get a state job. They got so many qualifications that you need to meet is ridiculous. But what kind of qualifications do these migrants have to get state jobs in New York? I'm waiting. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But the people in Boston are outraged about this, and especially the black people. They are not taking it. you know, and they expect the government to do something about it, but obviously they making room for the migrants. It's a shame. But anyway, I ain't gonna speak too long. It's Papa Z, and I want to say I appreciate everybody tapped in and subscribing and watching the videos so I can keep this content going, because I'm gonna keep on speaking about this. I'm gonna keep on speaking about it because I see it ain't right, and all of America sees that this is not right. The Democrats are trying to win an election, and I guess this is their way of getting the numbers up, because they're starting to realize that people are turning away from the blue side, the Democratic Party side. So watch yourself at all times. Prepare yourself. Take care of your family. Love your family. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.
What do you want done right now?
You know, like she said, we want to help them, but at the same time, what about us that need help here? What about, you know, I'm a mother and I have 4 children. You know, they need help. They need somewhere to go. They need something to do.
What type of activities used to be in this building?
Skating ring, exercising, you know, like a place where you can just go chill and stay out of trouble. Now we have to find other places.
What's going to be the consequence of this being changed and just to migrants? And where are those kids going to go right now?
Probably to the streets. To the streets, where most of them are already at. You know, like when we look for help, it seems like the state and the governor and them people, they push us away. They want to turn our children to animals. They want our children to be bad and F up. Yeah. We want better for our community, but this right here is going to be a shit show, and it's going to be crazy.
Thank you so much,
This is going to be crazy.
And I'm sorry about that, guys, but that's just the passion out here. People are upset because they don't feel like the people that are in power are representing them.
Yes.